Last week I received the 2 snack art packs. They were for December of 2014 and January of 2015 this year that I ordered. I haven't gotten around to filming it because I have used a few of the things. I just haven't gotten around to filming anything because I just have been a bit too busy, and I'm trying to find paper. I don't know where I stuck that. Anyway, I've just been stressing out a lot and just haven't had time. I've had just stuff going on that I really don't feel like talking about, so let's actually get to showing you the art snack boxes and you can go to artsnack.com. Missy, stop it! Stop scratching the furniture. Sorry, the couch. Anyway, you can order these boxes. Some of the ones I wanted were out of stock, but you behave. But these ones I was able to get. I paid $46 for 2 of these, for these boxes. And again, they came in the boxes like they normally do. So, and they came with like little snacks that are with them, and then their little stickers like these. I have not figured out where I want to stick these, so yeah. They come with these, as usual. And they came with, I think it was, sweet tarts, which I'm not really a big fan of sweet tarts, but that's okay. And then a little peppermint stick for the December one. Can you stay out of my stuff? Missy, stay out. You! Quit. Behave. And don't knock over my tea. Anyway, let's get to it. I've babbled on enough. Plus, Missy's acting up for attention, I guess. And I don't want to have to get up and down because I guess I could show you guys. But I banged my knee on the bathroom counter sink because my counter and sink are kind of combined. Okay, come on. But I pretty much gouged a hole. And this was like the corner, and my knee is just so sore today, so I am trying not to move around too much, but Missy is making it difficult today. I don't know why, she just is, but let's get to it so she doesn't, yeah. Okay, we'll do December's first because it's, well, and I thought it was funny because I got both boxes, one each in a row. I wasn't planning on that. It just happened. Sorry, I was putting as much on my screen and I just... Okay, but there's that. First one for December is this Pentalic set of 6 drawing pencils, and it's listed as staff's favorite. So that is right here. It comes in a nice case, and actually I'm pretty sure I have seen like Bailey J with these, but they are pretty nice. I'm sorry, I am doing things one-handed and it's a little difficult unless I have, there we go. But it comes with like this little piece of foam thing, and they are pre-sharpened, which is okay, I guess. Yeah, they have a 8B pencil, 6B, 4B. Oh, come on, focus. I know that's a 2B. An HB and a 2H for hardnesses. So they come with a variety of hardnesses, and I actually have not used these yet because I have so many sketch pencils, different varying. I have sketch pencil kits that I got when I first started out, so I have so many that I want to use up first. before I even get into some of these. But I do use sketch pencils more than I used to. Oh, and I have this on the back showing. Could have done that, but anyway, so that's the first thing on December's. And I am watching Cartoon Network, so if you hear any noise, that's because it's Teen Titans Go on. Alright, this is the second thing on it, which I actually was playing with, so it's literally like putty, or, you know, it's right here. And I don't really want to take it out because I was picky and wanted to get the, okay, come on, get it just right, this shape, because like I said, I had just been playing around with it, rolling it around, kneading around with it, so it's a kneadable eraser. It is very, as you can see, I mean, you can just roll it up into anything. And of course, for me, this is nice because it helps keep my hands busy. Even though it is an eraser, I will probably end up playing with it and using it. This is the second kneadable eraser I have. First one I got in a kit, a 3 eraser kit at Walmart. And I don't use it that much, mostly because it just sticks to everything in the bag that I have, so it's kind of not very nice looking and kind of dirty. So I like this that came in this container, so it's not sticking on stuff and leaving sticky residue and stuff, which I don't know if all of them do that, but the one that I've had prior to this one did. But this is nice. I like this. So that's that one. That's the second thing. And the third, yes, this is the third thing. It's a Posca paint marker. You can see. And actually, I have used this a bit more than, okay, where is that marker? There it is. More than a lot of things. It's nice. It is a black one. What is that? Oh, it says it's bullet shape. Yeah, it gives instructions. You shake it. For the first use, you shake it and then push down on the tip to get the ink flowing. But afterwards, you just kind of shake it and then draw because the ink is already flowing. But the only thing I don't like too much is that the tip will catch. It has like fibers that will catch on the paper, and you have to go extremely slow. So, and it does like this splattering effect. And if you want that, fine, but if you don't, then you need to go super slow. So yeah, and it has that but it's black. So there's that. And this is yeah, that's December. Sorry. This is the fourth and final thing. This is the one, this is the big reason why I got this, because I really wanted this. And the eraser, see. But, here's it. It's black. And nice. It has a very fine tip, which is nice. It's like the finest tip out of the ones I got in these two. So yeah, I wanted this mainly because Prisma Premier and the eraser, because I needed to get a new one, and it's like, well, it's in this pack and they have the multi-liner, so why not? So that was that. Oh, and this is what's on the back. This was not in the set. This was probably in November, so I'm guessing. I'd have to look. So yeah, there's that. Also, if you have any advice on that Crink paint pin thing that I have in, I think it was Maze, because I really dislike it and I cannot use, I don't know, it's just difficult. And if you have any suggestions on any ways that work, how you work with it, or how to use it better, easier anyway, let me know, please, because I have no idea. It's just so hard. I can't continual pressure because it hurts my hand, and just pushing on the nib of the pen just makes ink flow, and if you don't push hard enough or soft enough, it's just difficult for me, so I really don't like it. But anyway, on to January's. Yeah, come on, focus. Focus. Yeah, I bet you can kind of figure out what it says. Happy New Year, Art Snackers. Seriously though, why there? Alright, this is the first thing. That's quite a bit writing. Pencil. Oh, yeah, never mind, I know, right here. And here is that pencil. I got blue. It says, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it says made in Germany, obviously. Yep, polychromo. It's a Faber-Castell. Yeah, I've gotten a lot, and actually, I really like these kind of Faber-Castell, I think is pronounced. I don't remember. But anyway, it's blue, and I have used it. It is nice. It's basically like a colored pencil. That's pretty much what I have to say about it. It's very light blue, quite a bit lighter than, I mean, I guess if you really packed in the color, it wouldn't be as light. I just haven't used it as much, so just a little bit here and there I've used it, but it's pretty light. Okay, and this is why I got this January, because it has this. A Copic sketch marker, and it's one of my past ones. I got the touch twin markers, and here's the Copic sketch. It's the twin and this are very similar. They both have chisel tips, which I really haven't used on this one hardly at all. And, alright, come on, snap on. They both have their brush tips, which is nice because you can get into finer details with this. But where is that color that it says? It's Jasper. Okay, come on, focus! Stupid camera. Come on, focus. Jasper! Alright, come on. There we go. But this is actually a nice color. I really like this color. But then I'm in that kind of teal, you know, blue-green kind of phase. And this is a lovely blue-green. And I was looking for the paper that... I was doing everything on it. But, well, I will show you. And this paper came in this kit. But that will be next. And here's the third thing that came in, and actually I have used this one a bit more because it's basically like a multi-liner. It is black. There, here it is, and it's a 0.3, which it's bigger than the Prisma Premier multi-liner, but it's just the right size where it's not too small, but it's not too big. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get an actual camera because this is just not working. But it's pretty, I mean, it's decent sized. It's not too small and it's not too big for line work anyway. So there's that. And this is the next thing, the paper I was talking about. And actually it is very nice paper. It does not leak at all whatsoever. No leaking at all through it. As it says 100% no show through paper. That is true. I have one piece left. I don't know where I put the pack. It may still be on the table, but you can see, because I was going to trim this part off, but I have used them obviously, because there's Copic marker and other things on that side. But it's nice. It's pretty thick for paper. Just so you know, I'm pretty new with these kind of papers and Copic marker kind of things, so I'm just used to basic sketch paper, just cheap kind of paper. But that's my last sheet, and I think there were 6. So yeah, and then there's this, which is nice. Yeah, I haven't used it, but it has, what is this on this side? I have no idea what this is. Oh, decimal equivalents on this side, and it is very tiny writing. And then we have the actual, like, ruler, and come on. You have inches and then the centimeters, and it does have this clip which slides up and down. Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm used to like wooden or plastic rulers. We had wooden rulers growing up, and that was our once in a while. I think John and I were spanked once, and that wasn't with the ruler. Anna, my sister didn't. I don't know if she still doesn't feel pain, but yeah, she didn't learn. So Nana tried with the ruler, and no, it didn't work. It was more effective to say, okay, you're in timeout until you can, learn. You can start behaving, which sometimes it was a whole day. Anyway, yeah, this would not have been effective at all. It's tiny. Just so you know, no, that is not child abuse. In my opinion, some kids definitely need to be spanked. So, sorry if you don't believe that, but Nana didn't believe it for the longest time, and then just kept getting worse and worse until she spanked John and I for the first time, and that was it. We were only spanked once. Yeah, but it straightened us out, so we knew, no, we can't keep doing this and getting away with it. So anyway, enough on that. I guess, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where I put it, those papers, so I guess I will get up if I can. Yep. See, because I'm pretty sure, and my table is a mess, so yes, I did leave it over here. Lovely. Okay, I'm coming back over here now to the couch. Here. But here's the render paper. It was literally kind of rolled up like that in the box. But I will more than likely definitely order some because they're showing different, yeah. Yeah, I will definitely order, but I was messing around. I wasn't really doing anything nice or anything, but the no show-through paper, that's the computer's paper, or printer paper, and here's that, and it is, because this is Copic and multi-liner, and then, as you can see, you can't see it, any of that on the back. I did a little doodle there, and I attempted to do that. That was not really a good day, so I was just not doing that great job, in my opinion. I tried to do my Starbucks mug mermaid tail, which it turned out okay, not exactly how I liked, and then there's that. And John was talking about these characters that he wanted to come up with about the cats, his cat pirates he wanted to call it, so I'm like, oh, let me just do this. This was one of the better ones, I think. So yeah, that day wasn't very good. But yeah, they have like different compare. But I'm definitely more than likely going to order some more of these because it's nice paper, and if I'm going to start using a lot of marker stuff, then why not? Plus this is used with all media, meaning you can use spray paint, markers, charcoal, pencils, paints, inks, I guess that is. You can use it with just about everything it says, so yeah. I'm sure there's some that work better with it, but so far I like it because it doesn't bleed. But yeah, and this was just plain black sketchbook, and I just put Hello Kitty duct tape and did which this is pretty nasty looking now, but I'll have to take that off and redo that. The lettering, or just take it off even. But this is just kind of a sketchbook that I have. This was actually, I took a picture of my friend at my friend's church. It's the Presbyterian church here. I went there and I really liked the cross design on the pulpit. So I decided to take a picture because it was also on their songbooks. So I did that, took a picture, and it took forever, like a year. I took it in 2013 and had the picture forever, and then I'm like, I need to get this done. So I did it, but I really love the design. And I'm like, I want to draw that, so I did. And a butterfly, I was experimenting with different butterflies, and just a character that I found on a Facebook page, and decided, oh, I'll draw that. That looks cute. Again, some more, they're like Pokemon, My Little Ponies. Ivysaur. And I just sketched these out from the picture, looked at the picture as reference, and sketched it out. And there was a Mewtwo one. I have many more. Again, butterflies, I was trying to experiment with different kinds. And I've been drawing this flower since I was 15, so I really like to do it. Same with this kind of heart angel thing. And roses, this was actually the first rose I drew. So I think it turned out good. And the horse, which I don't like how the mane is just weird. The wing, I was trying to figure out how I wanted, because I want a tattoo of a wing like this on each of my wrists with Nana's and Coda's name right in the middle or something by it as a memory, and when you put your wrists together you have two wings. And I was thinking about a pink breast cancer awareness ribbon, because that's what Nana passed away from. And here's more of a better idea. Like that. Except better. And smaller, because I have tiny wrists. I don't know why I want it on my wrist, but I do. Yeah, Coda was only 7, so he never really was very healthy. And then I was just goofing around with different, because I took calligraphy class, so I was trying to remember different ways I would do it. And different line widths to get it down again, but messing around that way, that day. And a kitty, Hello Kitty, actually I should have not done that part right here. Just noticing that, and a weird flower like that. And doing the same kind of calligraphy thing, except trying it with the cursive. And I started to color this in, but it started like, yeah, I could feel, yeah, and I just saw the pin just started to, pin, ink, whatever, started to pull up the paper. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that with that. I did a little bit there, but this, I don't remember the verse, the number or book, but that was one of my favorite verses. And again, icon that I've been wanting to do, fairy tales, little signature. And I'm going to change the channel because Shark Tale is on and I don't really like that movie. And Zero Kiryu's tattoo in the Vampire Knight show. Again, is kind of wonky, so yeah. And Miles Pony, meaning Miles is the Denver Broncos, a football team. It's their mascot, and I found a picture of Miles from Miles My Little Pony as a little football. I haven't colored him in, obviously, but I drew him, and that's it for that. So I guess I can go through this bigger one. I think I may have shown this. My friend Jerry's truck that I wanted to draw. This is one of my favorites that I've done. I just think it turned out really nicely. Especially the horse. Again, the flower. And a mermaid, which is kind of off. So, yeah. And I did this. Oop. And I thought she was cotton candy colored, so I just didn't like, that's cotton candy. So, yeah. Evie. I was experimenting with different shading beforehand with the sketch. Vaporeon. And it's kind of off. This, like, this should be more right here. I noticed that after I'd been done inking, and I'm like, oh, crap. Oh, well. Nothing I can do now. Espeon. This is one of my favorites. Pokemon-wise, this is one of my favorite Pokemon. And this is not showing a purple. It should be purple, not blue. So this camera is not really showing. Because this is like, oh, because it's sparkly. But it's purple, not blue. Okay, you know what, ow. Jolteon. Now this one turned out good, and this is another one of my favorites of the evolution Pokemon. Umbreon. Yeah. And there's the Inuyasha I finally got done, and I just kind of inked it in and then just went kind of like that with the lettering. But yeah, Inuyasha is finally done after like over a year, because this was when I sketched it. This is when I was done, completely done with it. So yeah, it's finally done. And yeah, I did use one of those. I used a touch twin marker with this, and you can see it does bleed. So, and it bled a little bit on here, which I wasn't too happy about, but I got Glaceon done again. Took forever. Finally got it done. Same with this one. This one took forever. Finally got it done. Flareon. And again, bled. And I was working on this with my some pins, but I was running out of this pink ink, so I decided to stop at that point. And I have not finished these ones. I was in My Little Pony phase. And that was a mess up right here, you can kind of see. Because because I was going to draw this, which again, I really love how this turned out. The hummingbird, the flower, it's okay, not my favorite. Again, My Little Pony themed. Yep. And I did roses and a heart rose. And that's just a mark. Random mark. Yes, so there's those. And this sketchbook is kind of falling apart a bit. And I did braids on that horse. And that was actually the first braid attempt that I did. Which, yeah, it's okay, I guess. And actually I used transfer paper to do this, you know. I sketched it, inked it, and I did not like how I did the scales, so I redid it on, well, I sketched it out on my transfer paper and finished it like this, and loved how it turned out compared to here. As you can see, it is pretty much the same horse. Except I am not going to be coloring that one because I just don't like how it turned out. So yeah. Another rose flower and Leafeon, which I need to color in. I did this in January. Wow. And this actually turned out really nicely. Just the look of it. And Slavion, I did this when I was in Grand Junction. I did not put a date down because I'm like, I'm not going to do that until I finish it. So there's Slavion and this, which I figured I'd do upside down. I don't know why, because I figured it was easier, but it's Byakuya, Kid Byakuya from the anime Bleach. And his chin is off. And again, I used a touch twin marker, and there it is on the other side. So, and that is it for this one as well. That's it. I am done, and this is 32 minutes or some odd. So I am going to, oh, and by the way, both of these sketchbooks I got at Walmart. So yeah. So that's it, because I need to change channel, because like I said, I do not like Shark Tale. So yeah, okay, bye.